We already got people firing off. What's going on, Delilah? Thank you for that comment, for sure. I appreciate it so much. Austin Schrader, what is going on, my friend? Tsmp up 250% in 3 days. That is bonkers. That is amazing, is what it is. Duckster, flying into the house. What's going on, my friend? This thing's going to be popping again. Man, so much stuff going on. So much stuff is going on. Trying to get everything squared away. Heck yeah, Duckster. That was some monster news. That was some monster news. What's going on, Samuel? I'm just going to call you Sam. That's what you go by in the Discord, so we'll call you Sam. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys saw, it literally dropped basically right at the end of the day, basically, for Ag Eagle. And one of the guys that I follow quite a bit on Twitter, very good dude, Poker and Stocks is what he goes by. He basically just did a really good explanation and explained, exactly what's going on. It's funny, he just responded. So basically what happened was Ag Eagle came out with a $200 million, it says common stock, preferred stock, debt securities, warrants, and units. So basically, this is what they refer to as an S3. It was filed today. And his comments are, and this is Poker and Stocks, very bullish news as we have no debt to pay off. We are all well aware of that. We are obviously Ag Eagle investors. We know there is zero long-term debt. So he continued to say, what does Ag Eagle have up their sleeves? More M&As? Please. And then he says past shelf offerings. So this is very unique too. So April 27th, 2020, they had 6 million. June 12th, 2020, 35 million. And we saw a result of that. There was a couple things that happened. Then obviously we ended up getting the big time acquisition from, was it last week or the week before that? Of MicaSense. So roughly $23 million and stocks went for MicaSense. What is 200 million going to do? I mean, 200 million, guys. That is insane. So I think there's a lot of things in the works. I think there some stuff is really coming down the pipeline for Ag Eagle. Do I think that this will cause a drawback or a pullback? I think it could cause some. We definitely saw a pullback in the after hours. It was flirting between the middle 10s. But guys, this chart was looking very good. It was very bullish. It was going to explode. And then obviously we kind of really truly just kind of had a flat day. And then with that news at the end, a lot of people, it's kind of confusing to me because a lot of the time I understand that it does present like a negative outlook or at least a look to it. But guys, it is providing $200 million for a company who has zero debt and who is going to be going out and probably just doing some amazing things. So always keep that in mind. Keep that in mind as an Ag Eagle investor. This isn't a negative thing. This is a very bullish thing. Yeah, it is a Duckster. It literally is a morning dip. I mean, there really is. And you can see it, it seems like every day. Every single day. The Fence Buddy, what's going on, my friend? Appreciate you swinging up. Tsmp, baby, up 555%. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Tsmp is a monster, guys. Randy, what's going on? Yeah, guys, Tsmp, I could not be more pumped about Tsmp. I mean, there truly is so much going for that company, and it just continues to just keep doing some amazing things, guys. I mean, if you think about it, their financial aspect is in 100 countries. They're about to release the app in 40 countries. I mean, unbelievable stuff. You know, I've heard rumors that it could be the NASDAQ. I've heard, obviously, the massive piece of information that was floating around social medias the other day that I incorporated in my last video says that they might be going to the New York Stock Exchange. You know, there's just some amazing stuff that this company is really progressing towards. And a lot of people are starting to understand what it's about. They're starting to really see that this company isn't BSing around. They're going out and doing some of the things that they're saying they're doing. And it's just amazing to see. It's amazing to see something that this is going to benefit so many people. And they're just doing it in an amazing fashion. I mean, I'm beyond pumped. I'm beyond excited. And holy smokes, guys. Tsmp all the way, for sure. I can't remember how much. What's up, bro? I got you. I just got to post that I'm on a TV right now. I've been getting a lot of those lately. A lot of people watching this guy on TV. For sure. Guys, I'm telling you, there's GS Tech. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Bro, it's around the corner. I can see a bunch of businesses already thinking about doing business. Heck yeah. I think a big monster piece of news that dropped today was really kind of the India information. And when Tsmp really swooped up, said they're going to be in India, and then PayPal was kind of, you know, putting out some negative stuff about it. Man, that's massive. Massive. I hope we see $3 next week. Let's go. I hope so too, guys. I really do. You know, in this last video I did, I really didn't want to put too much of an aggressive price target. And the reason is, guys, is because we're talking about an over-the-counter stock. And we saw exactly what can happen when you not only incorporate people who are just wanting to get a hold of this thing, but then you talk about positive news and all kinds of catalysts that are going into this thing. This stock can just go and go and go. And so really, there could be a lot of things that could lead to something else. I mean, think about it. If you truly think about it, they were already had a massive billboard out in New York. A massive billboard. So is there a chance there could be a commercial during the Super Bowl? I mean, who knows? They're charging $4.99 for, I think it's for their financial feature. If that's the case, and 1 million people already signed up, that's $5 million generated for an over-the-counter stock. I mean, this company, this stock is doing amazing things. The community is just absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely love it. And Tsmp all the way, for sure. I almost doubled my money already, and I just bought 2 days ago. Yeah. There's tons of people that are just posting stuff all over Twitter. I mean, this company has already made so many people millionaires, and now they're starting to become multimillionaires. It's amazing. You guys are going to make me run this thing, aren't you? I got to catch up. You guys are already flying in this chat. Austin, I have been debating selling covered puts on my UAVS position. I'm extremely confident in the long term, and I love to make my shares work a little harder for me. Completely understand, Austin. I do. I really do understand. You know, kind of if it's going to be interesting to see how some of these options are played out. You know, as it gets going and as this thing continues to unravel, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how the options. Hopefully, they become a little bit more reasonable. But yeah, that's definitely something to look at for sure. Duckster, I've been considering selling Workhorse. My hands say yes, but my brain says no. Duckster, I have a price. I personally set a price for myself for Workhorse. I have 820 shares. And I'm gonna, you know, I sold off 200 of those to really climb into Tsmp. Do not regret it one bit at all. That's what got me to 30,000 shares for Tsmp. Do not regret it at all. And so once Workhorse hits 70, 75, if it does settle in there, because I do believe it will get to $70 to $75, depending on how big of a bullish run we have once the contract is announced for the United States Postal Service, I'm probably going to pull back probably about 320, leave the 500 as house money and let that thing just play for me. That's kind of my plan for that. And then I'm going to redistribute, obviously, the 320 shares that will net me however much money and start plugging that into other things. So that's my plan with Workhorse. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I do think, I've said it all along, I think Workhorse has a very bright future. And now that they're really starting to incorporate the drone aspect and they're really starting to leak a lot more information about it. I saw an interview that was done with Steve Schrader, the CFO, and he basically still said they're, roughly 8 to 10 months away from, getting the full FAA 135 clearance for the drone. But I think they're starting to sell some of their things as a package deal. It's going to be interesting to see. It truly is. I think Workhorse is going to be special in the drone sector. And with them already being tied with UPS, that's a massive, massive thing. The Fence Buddy. If this is compared to PayPal and PayPal is at $250, I can see this hit 100 in 5 years. That's what I've been hearing a lot. Obviously, there's a lot more to Tsmp than just PayPal. Obviously, you have the aspects of Amazon, you have the aspects of Facebook and Instagram, you have the aspects of PayPal and Venmo, and you have some other aspects all incorporated into this. You got to start thinking about crypto being involved with the financial aspect, being able to invest into Block 5, Block 10, Block 30. I mean, there's so much, guys. So you really are bundling a huge package together. I think this thing hits 250 and maybe even goes beyond. I've seen a lot of people say this is the very early on version of Tesla in a fintech form. So I'm excited to see what it truly is capable of doing. But I do think we are a couple years away from that actually happening. I think we're going to have to see a lot more things really become, in place, and a lot more people becoming a user of it and all kinds of stuff. But I do think at some point it will easily get to like Square, PayPal type numbers. Definitely exciting for sure. Shane, 14 years old, made $2,500 from 2 stocks. You recommend Alpine and Humble. Let's go, Shane. I appreciate you, my friend. 14 years old, busting it. You and Duckster, I'll tell you what, you guys are amazing. You guys are the true legends. And the reason is because you're so young and you're investing. That is phenomenal. So, Shane, props to you, my friend. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Sam, you're gonna regret it, Duckster. A bunch of people loving Workhorse right now. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that you got to wait to see what happens. I do think, like I said, I think the drone feature is going to be absolutely amazing for Workhorse, but obviously that's still a couple years away. Well, I would say a year roughly away. I let go and it took off on me. Just hold. Randy, remember Neo was a penny stock too, and look at it now. Less eyes on it. Yep, exactly. Yep. Randy, Tsmp, so many eyes on it now. It's crazy. Completely crazy. Completely crazy. What else is going on? You guys are loading this thing up. I told you not to forget, Lucas. Check out BIOL. We'll get there, Duckster. We will for sure. Any growth stocks for 2021? Holy smokes, guys. I've been loading up on growth stocks. We're definitely going to jump into this thing. The Fence, buddy. Don't sell Workhorse. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it'll definitely regret the decision if they get... Nobody's selling before that, for sure. Nobody is selling for that before that. Guys, I've been around... Mind you, I've been around in Workhorse when it was in the $2 range, and that's where I originally got majority of my investment. To get to originally where I was at 1,020, I had to buy a little bit in the $14 range, and it bumped my average up. But guys, I'm telling you, I've been around for the longest period of time. My average on Workhorse was $3.15. I've been around for Workhorse well beyond most people who report on Workhorse. So I believe in Workhorse. I believed in it from the get-go. I always assumed that their biggest contract would come from UPS just because of the horsefly. That's always just been my personal opinion. And then obviously the United States Postal Service contract became a massive rumor, and then it continued to become more and more of a belief, and I still believe that they're going to get majority of that contract. It just makes sense. So that's how I feel about Workhorse. I've done a ton of videos. As of late on the drone aspect because I think that's going to be massive for them. So definitely a Workhorse bull right here. What's up, Bobby Shea? What's going on, my friend? Kevin K, BIOL, laugh loud. I just was looking at that. Randy, Well, depends on what HCMC does. Holy smokes, guys. HCMC. I tell you what, guys, that is literally a lottery. That is a lottery ticket. That is a coin flip. And the reason I say that is just because this is literally one of the riskiest, stocks I've ever been a part of. And the only reason I say that is because it is solely riding, in my opinion, on the entire, lawsuit that's going on. Obviously, they filed a lawsuit against Philip Morris. Philip Morris is one of the largest, if not the largest, tobacco companies out there. And they've obviously believed that they've infringed upon, when I say that, HCMC believes that Philip Morris infringed on their vape device. Roughly 14 million users are using this device. Roughly $3 billion has been made from this tobacco products for Philip Morris. This is a massive lawsuit. They went out and got, when I say they again, I'm talking about HCMC, went out and got the best possible patent infringement lawyer in the United States. This is going to be massive. But the thing is if they settle, it could be really good. If they go to court and they lose, then this thing could basically get back to almost zero, guys. The financial aspect of this company is not very good. So that's why I consider it a lottery ticket. I do have 1 million shares. It cost me roughly $1,400, and I'm going for it. We'll see what happens. The Fitz Bunny, and there could be a nice short squeeze of Workhorse soon. I believe so. I think there's some good things coming for Workhorse. SBE merger date getting close, very close. Austin Schrader, how about Dragonfly? Seems like they have been climbing lately, waiting for the next breakout. If Dragonfly gets listed on the non-OTC exchange, it could really take off. Yeah, guys, Austin, Dragonfly is an absolute monster. I've actually talked to Cameron Shell, who their CEO is. I've talked to him through Instagram. Very good dude. He is all about his company. And what I mean by that is he's continuously going and doing interviews, conducting interviews. He is an absolute monster. The company is doing some phenomenal things when it comes to the pandemic, guys. If you go look, they have developed if you look at it big picture, it's more than just a vaccine in my opinion, but the box is absolutely amazing. It's for transporting the vaccine, but then if you look at it, like I said, big picture, could this be transporting food? It's a decent sized box, and it really could be doing some special things. So Dragonfly is doing some big time stuff, guys. And when they go out and they get deals for the pandemic, they're spraying Alabama State. They're doing all kinds of amazing things when it comes from a drone aspect, but also some robotics aspects. I've done a couple of videos on them, and I'm very bullish on Dragonfly as well. I do a podcast with Miguel, and he asked me the other day, or I think it was yesterday, if you could rank your top 5 drones, what would they be? And I said Ag Eagle for sure number 1, Dragonfly number 2, but with all the stuff that came out with Alpine 4 Technologies today, that really kind of pushed them up there. I really do like Dragonfly, though. They just need to get a massive contract, and I think, or something of that nature, and I really think it could push them to a new level. But it would go Ag Eagle, probably Alpine 4 now, Dragonfly, and then I basically said everyone else after that. It's just a pure neck and neck competition after that. But I do feel there's a lot other companies that are right there. Workhorse I throw in there just because of the Horsefly. You got Drone Delivery Canada. You got Red Cat. You got all different kinds of stocks. There's new ones that are popping up. Bant. You guys have mentioned Bant. And then you got YRLLF. There's a ton. And then so there's a lot of drone companies that are starting to come to the public market that are really going to start to have an impact because the sector itself is going to start doing some amazing things. So really pay attention to that. Definitely went on a rant there. Sins, amazing. Holy smokes, it just uploaded. There we go. GS Tech, what's up with the Sins, bro? Dexicom will be advertising on their Super Bowl rumor. Yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll have to see. That'll definitely be interesting. EXROF was looking nice today. Keep it on your radar. Got it on there. What's up, Shane? I need to get you on Instagram. Mine is Andrew_805. The Fence Buddy. What you guys think about BLSP? They take garbage and make clean energy. So a guy at work that I consider a mentor is very, very, very involved with this one. That's the Blue Sphere, I believe. He is very bullish on it, and he believes that with the current administration we have, if they were to find out how this could actually work and benefit, Blue Sphere could really truly become something great. You're turning trash into energy. I think that's significant. It's a way to really reduce down landfills and doing some amazing things. Blue Sphere will be an amazing company. I think it just really needs to get a good grasp of what they really want to accomplish with that and how they're going to convert the energy. But I think that one could definitely be special. QUBT was moving. The Drone King, I know you're in this. I didn't see any news on it, but it's hitting the NASDAQ. Yeah, I think that's amazing. I'm staying with it. I think QUBT is going to be a special one. Quantum computing, for sure. I just need 25 cents and I'm good. I hear you, Randy. So I actually have 1 million shares in my retirement, and I have 250 on my non-retirement side. Yeah, if it hits a quarter on the non-retirement side, I'm pulling the old release hatch and we're getting out of there. But the 1 million, I'm going for it. There's Nora. What's going on, Nora? Appreciate you swinging in here. Nora has an amazing YouTube channel. For any new people in this group, you need to go over and check Nora's YouTube channel. The Stock Explorer does amazing content. Has a very, very cool video. Yeah, of course she does videos. She has a very cool account that she's working on, and so it's like she's streaming it every week. And she's updating you guys on an account that she's been working on. It's very, very cool. Love watching that video. It's good information for sure. And she's very good with options. She may not say it, but she's good with options. She is. ALPP FTW, most definitely. ALPP is going to be a monster. So I really, I didn't get to watch the call today. Obviously, I heard that they have a contract, is what I'm hearing, with Tesla. I'm very intrigued to find out truly. I might have to go back. I'm definitely actually going to have to go back and watch the conference call and just see what really they're tying it in with, because are they, obviously they have all kinds of subsidiaries, 21 to 23, I believe. So yeah, I'm very interested to find out what the connection is there. Which stock were you talking about? You have 1 million shares. I have 1 million shares in HCMC, the one that has the lawsuit. Don't trade and drive, Nora. Anyone playing with Dogecoin? That's Nora and Duckster and Tim. Tim unfortunately will not be able to make it tonight. One of the true OGs. He's not going to be able to make it into the stream tonight. He is spending time with family, and I have a lot of respect for that. So spend time with your family, Tim, and enjoy that. GS Tech Services, PTNFY, what do you think? Let's take a look at that. PTNYF. Parcel Pal, that sounds intriguing. 17 cents? Interesting. Parcel Pal Technologies, Canada-based company engaged in logistics business sector. Company is a technology-driven logistics company, connects consumers to goods. Ooh, that does sound very intriguing. Let me add that to the old watch list there. Thank you, sir. We'll have to dive in and see what it's all about. Gonna have to see what it's all about. Shane just got $200 account, thinking about buying some $5 slices of Ag Eagle. Would you go? Would that be a good start? Yeah. So Shane, definitely pay attention to see how things are flirting on Monday. They did just put out a $200 million. Basically, it is a direct offering, an S3. And so there's a good chance that we might get a little bit. If you're willing to really pay super close attention, always pay attention to the first 30 minutes of the open. Ag Eagle tends to have a massive dip in the morning, and then you start to either climb back and get really regular, or it really has some runs at certain parts of the day. But really pay attention to the first 30 minutes of the open of each day. One day or today you decide. Nora the Stock Explorer, Murph my financial nurse, Tim. Yeah, you guys have been killing it. You guys have truly been killing it. It's amazing to see. The Discord has been doing some phenomenal things. I mean, I can't honestly, like, it's there's so much stuff going on in the stock market as well that I'm trying to keep up with all the news. I'm trying to make sure that I'm paying attention to you guys in Discord, because you guys are really loading up with information. Sam coming in with hot information, Duckster flying in, Nora. I mean, there's so many people that are just loading that thing up with information. And so then keeping up with the YouTube channel, I guess I put out a very, I guess you could say, it sparked some hostile information yesterday when I said that there was a rumor that Tsmp would be potentially going after Lucid Motors, and not a lot of people like that. You know, it's the fact that there's just because people are talking about it, and Tsmp is a monster. I don't care what, old little Robin Hood boy said on my, chat little thing the other day. But, the thing is that these things can happen. There's nothing that has solidified CCIV as the true spec right now for them, unless something popped out in the last 30 minutes that I didn't see. There's nothing that has stated that CCIV is actually the SPAC merger right now. So yes, there are rumors swirling that Tsmp might swing in and take Lucid Motors public. So obviously I want to report a video on that. I like Tsmp. He is the SPAC king. I'm going to repeat that again. Tsmp is the SPAC king. For that kid that has no idea who probably Tsmp is. So that's the thing, guys. Just understand that I put a video out because I thought the information was very intriguing. I like the idea because Tsmp, anytime he touches something, it turns to gold. And so that's really why I wanted to provide that video. Obviously, it set some people off. I don't really care. Oh, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Sam, do you know what it means when you have more than 25K on Robinhood? Just not sure of the... Sounds like be able to trade anyway. I'm not sure about that one, Sam. I don't own a Robinhood account. I don't have a Robinhood account. I went with the traditional brokerages. I have a TD Ameritrade and Charles Schwab. And that way I can continue to trade penny stocks over the counter. And that's kind of the route that I went. Cake making moves. RMO looking good buying opportunity. I didn't like the IPOF taking CCIV. Hurt a lot. I understand. But the thing is that there's a chance it could have happened. I still believe that CCIV probably is going to be the one that gets it. But the thing is people have to understand, if I reported that and then it does happen, then at least I said, hey, there's a chance that this could have happened. Just because, there was tons of people out there that just didn't like the video because it was a possibility. Like, somebody tried to discredit that the article wasn't real. It's like, okay, well, it is real, and they are actually talking about it. So that's why I decided to do the video. I don't know. It got me fired up. I need to make sure that I stay professional because I am interviewing CEOs. I am trying to keep a professional channel. I do have a lot of respect for people that come to this channel. But what really fires me up is when people come to my videos, come to my channel, don't watch the videos, and just comment strictly based on the thumbnail. That got me fired up. I know you're not. I know you're not. I know you're not. It's just some of these other dudes were, which is crazy. Keyboard warriors. But that's enough of that. Let's get into some of the good stuff. I made money on Hylion. Holy smokes. That's amazing. Hylion, hopefully one day that thing turns around. I think it will. I still have faith in that company. I still believe in what they're trying to do. I just think that they jumped ahead of the curve a little bit. I dropped it at like 46 and never went back in. The $25,000 on Robinhood is to get you over the PTD, professional day trader restrictions. Just open a cash account on a real brokerage. TD is great. Good information, Austin. Good information. So basically it allows you to become a day trader is what it's doing. That's awesome. Yep, makes sense. Austin, I appreciate you swinging in, my friend. I appreciate you coming in, checking out the live stream. It means a ton. Fence Buddy, same for you. Appreciate you coming in. Do you think I should drop money into Hylion now that it's at 15? Man, that's a tough one. I mean, you're looking at some of the lows, so if that's something you're interested in, I mean, it's definitely, probably going to be one of the lowest parts that it's at. So if you're interested, probably a good time. I obviously am putting stuff into other avenues. I think that there's a lot more companies that are going to have a lot more upside right now than a Hylion. I still think you have the rest of this year before they really start even doing anything with their ERX. I don't even think their ERX, which is the electrical model, isn't supposed to come out until next year. So they're still working on getting everything in place and getting that thing rolling. So just my thoughts on Hylion. It's like I said, I was invested in it. I don't have any negative feelings towards it. I think a lot of people ran it up to extreme prices just because it was an electrical vehicle, choosing a SPAC route, and it was just something to jump on. But I think the company does actually have some good things in place. Have you guys watched my financial friend? INSG. Desktop Metal making moves. I did say that today. Desktop Metal is doing some amazing things, guys. Nano Dimensions is doing some pretty good stuff too. I think Desktop Metal is doing phenomenal things. It's going to be very, very cool to see everything that they end up accomplishing. I don't see people with alter their trucks. If something happens to their technology and it's to get it fixed, also truckers are going to be pissed. Time, money. I get it. What do you think about XRP? Let's take a look at that. XRP. Huh. Never heard of it. Hopefully that's the right thing. I'm unsure of that one. You guys are finding some crazy stuff. Thoughts on IDEX? I think it's going to be something. I think that they've got a lot in place. I do like IDEX. I am invested into IDEX. I like kind of everything that they're presenting. I think they've come a little bit further than when they were obviously at 25 cents and below. I do think, Ideanomics is going to be presenting some very good things once they really get everything rolling. So yeah, I do like them for sure. My broker didn't support it, so just never jump in it. I got you. Oh, it's crypto? Well, that makes sense why it didn't pop up. That's my fault. That's my fault. I got some Kiwa Biotech KWBT. Heck yeah, that's from CJ, my friend. That's Nora, the Stock Explorer. Murray, what is going on? Thought on ALPP? I think it's a monster. I think ALPP is a complete monster. I think that they're going to be doing some phenomenal things. Sounds like their conference call was a little screwy today. It sounded like someone did not know how to work a Zoom call. I heard that someone was like cussing in the background. At one point, the speaker was on mute. But I think they presented a very good message is what I'm hearing. I didn't get to obviously watch it because I was at work. But I'm hearing that they put out a very, very good message as far as, contract with Tesla. And I've always thought that their drones were going to be phenomenal. Anytime you get a government contract or a government entity like the United States Air Force, and then on top of that, they go out and get Vayu, and they have two or three Tesla members a part of that. And then you obviously got the Bill Gates Foundation backing that. They're doing some cool stuff. The drones look absolutely amazing. I like ALPP for sure. For sure. Bonjour. What's going on, Darren? Appreciate you swinging in, my friend. I appreciate you swinging in. I really do appreciate that. I appreciate you becoming a member. Guys, Darren is officially a member. I'm in IDEX today on the dip. That's good to hear, Sam. Good to hear, Sam. ACTC, Duckster coming in with the amazing stock. ACTC. Oops, wrong button. ACTC. Guys, ACTC, ArcLight, absolute amazing. Electrical bus company, backed by Tsmp, who also has Audrey Lee. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Actually, Audrey Lee's tied with the Biden administration. Amazing stuff, guys. It's going to be an awesome company. It's a SPAC. Jared, what's going on? Instead of buying more Nano Dimensions, I bought TRCH instead. Completely understand. I get it. Definitely get it. I am invested in the Nano Dimensions, but it's not one of my biggest positions. But I do believe in what they're doing for sure. Duckster, I'm with you. I wouldn't put another dollar on Hylion. Tim, what's going on, my friend? HCMC and their lawsuit against Philip Morris. Yeah, Tim, we've been talking about that. Holy smokes, guys. I seriously feel that they have a decent shot because of the lawyer they went out and got. You don't go out and get one of the best lawyers, if not the best lawyers in patent infringement. I'm just wondering if Philip Morris decides to settle, and if they decide to settle, what is that going to be for? Because they're going to have to settle and actually get a decent settlement. Otherwise, they're going to take it to court and try to go for the bag. And so I think it's potentially a win-win. My only concern is that you have a multi-billion-dollar company going after a million-dollar company. So very interested to see how this plays out. I do have 1 million shares in my retirement account, and I have 250,000 on the other side, which is my other trading account. Fingers crossed that this thing goes to the moon. I mean, I really hope that happens. We'll see what happens. It has rallied like crazy. Yeah, for sure, Murray. Nora, sounds like Zoom meetings at work. Yeah. Tim, Ag Eagle and Plug are my favorite right now. Let's go. Guys, I've talked about it as well. I want to reemphasize. Ag Eagle did get a $200 million S3 / basically a I forgot what it. I just went mind blank. But yeah, basic direct offering. So it's a direct offering in a way. $200 million. Mind you, the acquisition they just made only cost them $23 million plus some stock. So what are they going to do with a massive amount, $200 million? Very, very excited to see. I've heard all kinds of rumors. I heard potentially an acquisition of Dragonfly. That would be kind of eye-opening. Holy smokes. I've heard a ton of different thoughts. They're definitely doing something big, guys. And the reason we say that is because they have zero long-term debt. You're not using that to pay off debt. So they're definitely going to do something big. I think that there's a government entity possibly. If you think about it, they're in, everything I've listed before. They're in agriculture, they're in hemp, they're in package delivery. Now they're in, the guys that I talked to on Twitter say they're in insurance when they went out and got this acquisition done. So that leaves a government / military entity. So I think that there's a chance it could be that. And we know government aspects cost a lot of money. So something to always think about. ABML for sure. Oh my goodness. ABML. Very interesting stock. I'll be buying soon. Got a feeling Tesla will be buying them soon. So there's some other things going on with ABML. A ton. I talk to Miguel all the time. Very, very good dude. You guys need to go follow him on Twitter for sure. You'll probably see him in my comments sometimes. Miguel is a phenomenal person. Truly is. And he's got some absolute fireworks around ABML. So I'm not going to ruin it for him. He's the one that definitely has that one. What's going on, Antonio? What is going on, my friend? What do you think? We might see a little dip on Tsmp to buy more. Man, that's a tough one. I think he might. It just depends. So here's my thought. I've truly heard rumors that there might be a Super Bowl ad. If there's a Super Bowl ad, there ain't no pullback. There is no pullback. I think we had a big enough pullback roughly to end out Friday. I know it started to kind of come back a little bit, but we had a pretty decent pullback at the end of the day, trading day today. And I could see, a lot of hype building up over the weekend. People going to social media, finding out a lot more about Tsmp. So there's a chance it could actually have an okay run. I know a lot of people are saying $2 by next week. I've seen a lot of people say within 4 to 5 weeks it being $3, possibly $4. So really, I think it's all price target for Tsmp is really kind of all over the board. I would like to see it maybe settle in where it's at for, get a little bit of consolidation, let it kind of sit in, and then let's get going. Let's get rocketing. You think ARK will add VGAC? I don't know. That's a tough one, Randy. That is a tough one. I'm not sure. I found out it was 23andMe and I sold. It's not really what I was interested in. I was hoping they'd get an EV company. But that's it. That's something to think about. CCIV and UVS are two of my favorites. Yeah, Ag Eagle for sure. I'm not a big CCIV fan after yesterday's video. Man, that made me mad. But we're done talking about it. Jared, should I sell UAVS for ALPP? If it was me, I'm saying HE double hockey sticks. No, because I'm an absolute massive Ag Eagle fan. Anytime you have Amazon in your back pocket and they're over your shoulder and they're doing, all kinds of things, telling you to go out and do this, do that, do this. Because I'm almost 100% sure that's who it is. There's like 5% of me that believes it's not. 95% definitely believes that it's Amazon. So Amazon we know who Amazon is and everything they're doing. ALPP has a lot more kind of like going on now. But you also got to remember, Ag Eagle has the non-disclosure agreement. They could be doing the exact same information, providing the exact same stuff, but they're bound by the non-disclosure agreement. So I would say right now, Ag Eagle, ALPP, Dragonfly, and then everything else. But I'm not selling. That's just me. CCIV put me at 30K profit just in last month. That's awesome, Sam. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't discredit anybody making money off of it, by no means. Buying some PLG if it goes below $3.50. Good stuff right there, Duckster. Who's that e-commerce? Darren, I watched the ALPP shareholder meeting. Right at the end, they said they will be offering more shares, offering today or Monday. You think the price will dip a bit next week? Anytime there's an offering, guys, some people get some origami hands and they like to sell. I never view them as negative things. Obviously that does add more shares to the market, or at least opportunity to buy. But I never get feared out on those because typically they're raising money or they're raising capital for a reason. And so if that's the case and that's why they're doing it, then no, I'm not scared out by no means. But you could see a pullback for that reason. But obviously with them talking about going to the NASDAQ between 1 to 2 weeks, I think is what I saw, then I think there's a chance that this thing might see a little bit of a run. Not that it didn't today, but I think they're trying to really stay consistent with it. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, Tsmp, it finished at 130 something. I got it right here. Tsmp 138. I didn't see. Yeah, 138. Yeah, its high for the day was 169. I've seen a lot of people say that it's probably going to open in the 180s. I'd be interested to see if it opened in the 180s. Yeah, no problem, Antonio. You're already in 50% test. That's awesome. So you don't need ALPP. I got you. Greg, what's going on, my friend? Appreciate you swinging in. Appreciate you swinging in. There's Tim. Tim, I thought you said you cut. Oh, he's in. He's in for... What's going on, Tim? We did miss you. It just hasn't been the same. He's coming in, swinging out the gate, throwing CCIV, CCV, Disney, and one of his favorites is Sins. Sins is doing some awesome stuff, guys. We do miss you a lot. Tatiana, and I wish I could pronounce that. I'm just going to call you May. VTEQ, any ideas? Let's take a look. VTEQ. Veritech, huh? VTEQ. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with this chart? There we go. Medical technology company holding operates online retail orthopedic braces. I think I've heard about this one. Man, 45 cents down 8.16%. That's kind of interesting. Looks like volume is pretty low. I'll have to look into it for sure, but that doesn't look like there's a lot of activity going on with that one. Very interesting. I'll have to definitely dive in and see what that's about. Uh-oh. BT, what company did you have 1 million shares in? I missed that. It's going to be HCMC. HCMC. It's right here. think it was towards the bottom today, possibly. It's not moving a lot. There it is right there. The high for the day was less than a penny. It's actually trading less than a penny. So yeah, it's very risky. Very risky. Hey, it's my financial friend Tim. What's up, Tim? Tim's an OG. No problem, Antonio. Appreciate you swinging in. Greg, appreciate you coming in, my friend. These live streams are usually lit. They're usually full max. We're talking everything. Towards the end, we usually end up breaking off talking about food somehow. It seems like we always do that, or sports or something. But this is an awesome, awesome group. I absolutely love live streaming on Fridays. Absolutely love it. Not much good to see. Here having fun. What for 5G plays do you like for these drones? Too many Tims. Just kidding. Tim, I really haven't dove in too much of the 5G plays. I'm just going to be honest with you. And the only reason I say that is just because I've been so actively engaged in the drone sector. Everyone started throwing the air mobilities at me. So what is ZNTE going to do? Are they going to go with Lilium? Are they going to go with Joby, I think is how you pronounce it. There's a few others that are out there. So I've really been doing a lot of research on that. You got eHang that's also in the air taxis, but they're also in drones coming over from China. So I've really been diving into that. Obviously, I'm very involved with the drone sector. Tsmp has been taking up a lot of my time. So I really haven't got to dive in too much to the 5G plays yet. Duckster is on it, though. Yeah, if he's saying Inseego, then I bet Inseego is probably a good one. PFDG next dollar play. I got you, my friend. Randy, you post some good stuff. BLSP. Everybody keeps asking about it. Let's look at BLSP. BLSP. Blue Sphere. Oh, Blue Sphere. Yeah, so I talked about that earlier a little bit, the Fence Buddy. Basically, they're taking trash, and you probably know about it, but they're taking trash, they're taking, our garbage, they're turning it into what sounds like it's going to be renewable energy, or putting it into some form where it's becoming a good resource. I'm definitely interested in this one. There, a guy I consider a mentor at work really turned me on to Blue Sphere as of late. He's already up a tremendous amount. I think if we can get the whole idea really kind of taken under the new, obviously, president and vice president, if that were to be something that they could start implementing, I think that would be absolutely amazing. I think Blue Sphere is definitely going to have a massive place here in the, in clean energy and things like that. Definitely excited about that one. Oh, this thing is flowing. Whoa, another Tim. Now we have to find a way to tell us apart. You have the cool neon green logo, and Tim is silver. The Fence Buddy put Nokia on your radar. I picked up some already, but it would be a 2-year hold. Yeah, I know Nokia has been working on some of the networking aspect. Obviously, it got stuck in with the GameStop stuff, but I think Nokia was kind of behind the scenes, still working on 5G stuff. Tim, you have been watching my financial friend HYRS moving like Tsmp soon. Holy smokes, you guys are on these penny stocks. HYRS. What is it? HYRS? HYRS. Not popping up, guys. That's a good one, Nora. That's a good one. Greg, Tsmp is my first and only banger. I never knew making a large amount of money would be so emotional. It truly is. Truly is. I mean, it's unbelievable to know that you, for me, for example, I invested into it roughly 2 weeks ago when it was trading at, 18, anywhere from 15 to about 20 something cents. And I thought it would take a while to get there. I mean, we're already talking about, I made 30 something thousand. Overall, my value is worth 40 something thousand. I know tons of people that I talk to on a regular basis that were turning it into millions. I mean, Tsmp is a special stock, and rightfully so. I mean, they're doing the things that are going to be good. It's not just a mystery. And so I really like that. I think Tsmp is going to really do a lot of good things for a lot of people. What's up with the aqua green? So basically what that is, Sam, is they're members. It represents members, and then for how long you've been a member, it'll change to those colors. So Nora is the first member to pay, and so she's ahead of everyone else. So her color will change first before everyone. And then Tim, and then I believe Duxter, then I believe you, and then there's a bunch of other ones following that. So that's what the different colors represent. Yeah, trash and trolls, homie. Lucas throws up the drone signal and we'll come running every time. Yeah, Tim, I already got fired up on those guys. But yeah, I think moving forward, guys, just because I am trying to keep, like I said, trying to keep a professional viewpoint on the channel. Anytime I get clowns that post stuff on there, I'm just going to delete it. A lot of the time it catches it for me. I don't know if there's trigger words or some stuff that's said, but it'll delete the comments for me anyways. Like there's some like people that try to spam like crazy websites on there, and then it deletes them automatically for me. So can't wait to work for you, Lucas, in 10 years. Sam, I thought I was the first one to join. No, actually, Nora did it when I first did it. It was like, I think she did it the day of me creating the membership. Antonio, SNPW. Let's take a look. SPNW. SNPW. That's my fault. SNPW. Sun Pacific. Oh. Yes, Sun Pacific. I've been hearing a lot of good things about this one too. Green energy. Obviously, we understand that our president, vice president, and many others revolving around them are very green, clean energy. Ms. Ocasio-Cortez is very green. So, obviously, there's a lot of green aspects going on. So, yeah, that's what's going on with that. Another one that I got into, guys, that I'm kind of very intrigued with. Let's see if I can find it on here. I think it might have actually... I thought it had a decent day today. Accent Solar. ASTI, I got into that one. So that's what's... another one that's kind of relatively similar to SNPW. Where do you feel Workhorse will go first week if they get half the contract? Honestly, I'm no matter what, I'm envisioning 70 to 75. I think that's just been I just think that that's where it's going to go. I always said that if they got 100% of the contract, anywhere from 75 to 100% of the contract, I could see anywhere from 75 to 100. If they get half, I still believe it's going to 75. I think so much anticipation has been built up for this that I think that it's just going to have a Tsmp type run and really get them going. That's what my thoughts are. Okay, guys, I got to go back to family. What'd you do? Like run to the closet and hide? I appreciate you swinging in, Tim. Have a good one, my friend. Oh, crap. I got to join. You do, OG. You gotta join up. Me too. I like to work for you. I'll bring you a tiny home. Make sure you're next to the house. Has a lot of land. Hey, I'm a land guy. That's my goal. So once I really start making millions in this account, I'm going to go get lost in the woods, guys. I'll still live stream, but nobody will know where I'm at. That's the plan. Vince, buddy, when do you guys see TSMP going to the NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange? When I posted that video I did the other day, some people did some amazing due diligence. They really did. They put it on a chart, and it just spreaded like wildfire. So I went ahead and incorporated it in the video. They're showing Q3 of 2021. Now, from my understanding is that they have to apply, and when they apply, they have to maintain a certain dollar amount. And I believe the dollar amount I saw was $4. I could be wrong because I know some of them might be 10, but they have to be able to maintain that dollar average for a certain period of time in order for them to be considered and be listed. And if that's the case, guys, if they're applying in Q3, that means they expect that their stock is going to get to anywhere from $4 to whatever the requirement is. So it's going to be exciting to see. I'm hoping that happens. But obviously, they have a lot that they want to accomplish this year. And I just don't see how they continue to work 20-plus hours every single day. You don't want to burn out. You don't want to burn out all your employees. So it's going to be interesting just to see this process work out. They still have the ticker symbol announcement to make, and I think that's a key piece that needs to be announced before we ever consider that. I think that they definitely need to get the app rolling, and get that live and going in tons of places. So a lot of things need to happen before we do that. Randy, he joined the basic level. Let's go. Appreciate it, Randy. The OG is in the house. Now he's got the green logo. I think it looks cool. It looks like the shell of the Ninja Turtles. I like it. Antonio, thank you. No problem, my friend. Tim, thoughts on Workhorse and Ride with the government wanting to go all electric with federal? I think it's going to be monstrous. I really do. I truly do. I just wish that this would have kind of happened a little bit earlier, because I think Workhorse obviously is still the leader in that sector when it comes to last mile delivery. But I just wish they were able to just really meet the requirements that they're trying to fill that backlog and do all kinds of stuff like that. So just my thoughts on that. But I definitely think Ride is special. I mean, they have massive amounts of orders already, and they're going to start rolling. And once they get manufacturing and get that thing rolling off the line, it's going to be very special. I've been a bull for Workhorse and Ride for a very, very long time, and I believed in those companies from the get-go. So you won't see me say anything bad about them by no means. Yeah, I see. It's going to be special. Jared, thoughts on CFII, SPAC, View Inc., Solar Windows, covered Netflix building. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's interesting. Anything solar, clean energy is something to definitely dive into, and definitely really kind of take a look at, because that is the way we're headed. Once it really starts to become something like that, we have to start evaluating on who's going to be doing the best. Same goes for EV charging stations. I mean, you got to really kind of consider what each one provides and then start breaking it down based on what you feel who's going to be doing the best. I think, I was talking to Miguel again tonight about that. I think EVgo, in my opinion right now, is number one. I think the ticker symbol CLII, that's a SPAC. And then next is obviously ChargePoint, in my opinion. I would have said a couple weeks ago it would have been ChargePoint then them, but I think CLI's got way too much of a monster for leadership. Remember, is it too late to get into Tsmp? What good price to get in? I don't think so. I don't think it's too late. I think you're just so early on in this stock, even at $1.39, $1.38. I think that we're gonna obviously have pullbacks at times. You're definitely gonna see some pullbacks, but I think that a lot of people are saying that this could be the next PayPal prices. This could be the next Square prices. If that's the case, in 5 years, you're looking at $250, and I can't remember what Square's price is at. But you're talking, that's massive amounts of money right there. And they just need to keep generating the revenue, keep spreading out in the countries, doing what they're supposed to do. I mean, clearly they know how to advertise. They're already been displayed in New York, so very cool. Sam, coming in with the $5. Appreciate you, my friend. Man, that means a ton. You already know I appreciate you so much. It truly means a ton. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. You do amazing work for the Discord. You do amazing work for my channel. Thank you so much, my friend. Kale coming in. What is going on, my friend? Thank you for joining the Discord. I'm glad you're in there, my friend. I try to do as much as I possibly can. Keeping up with you guys. There's just so much going on, but I appreciate you being in there. Hope everything's going good with you. I know you're talking about moving, so hopefully everything's going good with that. And it was a fantastic day. No, you're good, Duckster. Take it easy, my friend. Hopefully you have a good weekend. Appreciate it, Duckster. Ninja Turtle green much better than Hylion green. Turtles actually won their fight. Yes, they did. And I was a huge Ninja Turtle fan. Sam CCV, I saw you post that in there. I haven't really dove too much into it. I think CCIV still might get Lucid Motors because I just think that they're being aggressive. And I'm just not sure why they haven't made that decision yet. But after yesterday's experience, I'm just not a big fan of the Churchill Capital Group, the community. So that's just my thoughts on that as of right now. But I'm definitely going to do my due diligence because obviously it's It's a SPAC, and they could go out and get something decent. Tim, SIRC is another green play. Thanks. Fun tonight. That's what I'm talking about, Tim. Appreciate you, my friend. SIRC. Solar integrated roofing. Man, you're coming in with the bangers. That's awesome. That is awesome. $2. Man, that's a decent run today. 17.95%. Looking good. Solar integrated roofing. That's kind of what ASTI is too. I saw they are rolling out some sheets, doing some good stuff for the roofs. Solar energy, definitely a direction at which we're headed. Clearly because it's going to be the way we're going. Thoughts on the drone delivery Canada Takeoff. Appreciate you swinging in, my friend. And basically my thoughts on Takeoff, I think that they're going to be a special company. I love their business model. Very good business model. I like the drones that they have. They offer different styles for sure. I believe they have 3. They might have 4, but I know for a fact that for sure they have at least 3. And they do some amazing things. I think they are signing a ton of letter intents. I had somebody pop in the other day. I have so many different areas that I'm communicating with. Somebody said that they're potentially getting Walmart Canada. That would be phenomenal. So I really am bullish on Takeoff. I do believe I have over 1,000 shares. And I'm just waiting for this thing to continue to take off. Austin, non-stock related question. Are you currently or considering getting a Part 107 drone FAA certification? I want to get one, I just have to have it. Honestly, I don't have a drone. And I thought about getting a drone. As far as doing the 107, I just don't have time. But I believe that if people are interested in doing that, I think it would be absolutely amazing. I interviewed the CEO of Zing, Ian Anase, and that's a lot of what their company is involved with is the 107. And they do a lot of deliveries and things like that. Ian's a really good CEO, good dude. I can't say enough nice things about him. Very good, what they're doing with drones. So Part 107 definitely would recommend if that's something you're looking into is doing deliveries and things like that. Probably wouldn't be too bad of money too if you could stay up on it. So just my thoughts on that. But that'd be Austin. If you end up doing it, let me know. That's amazing. Antonio, Tsmp is all we need. It's going to change many lives. Blessed to have found it. Yeah, for sure. Me too. I just wish I found it a lot earlier. I think I found it, I really started paying attention to it around like 8 cents. I knew about it at 2 cents. I just didn't know it like that well. Should have got in. Jared, how do those companies differ from Tesla solar shingles? Cheapest in America? You really kind of have to dive in and do it, do the due diligence. Obviously, you have to really kind of figure out exactly what you're looking for. I mean, Tesla is Tesla. And, Chamath went on to CNBC a couple weeks ago. It was in one of my more recent videos, actually the one that I did yesterday. And, he's talking about how Tesla is going to become a more, that's ideally what they're going towards is going to be renewable energy and really kind of taking over a network type thing. So, Tesla is a beast. So that's just my thoughts on that. Kale, hail to the Drone King. What's up? That's the most amazing nickname, guys. I can't thank you enough for coming up with that. It's so cool. A couple weeks of packing and then long drive. It's going to be good. I'll be getting a picture of I can't say that, Saskatchewan. I have a guy that I talk to all the time at work, and he makes fun of me too. Sign just for you on my way through. You got to. Saskatchewan. That's it. Saskatchewan. Stimulus and taxes soon. Hopefully. We'll see about the stimulus. I know it got passed today. Well, part of it, but we'll see. Lucas, who alerted you on Tsmp? Honestly, I was watching Misty's videos. I started I pay attention. Like Twitter is like my go-to for a lot of stuff, and it started becoming very relevant on Twitter. So that's what really piqued my interest. I can honestly say there's a ton of people that are on Twitter that were talking about it. That got me involved. One of the biggest ones. Let me pull it up for you. She does absolutely amazing work. Her due diligence is beyond anything like I've ever seen before, especially with Tsmp. Where is she? We're constantly commenting on the same videos. Where is it? There she is. Her name's Rebecca. That's probably not the best. I don't know if that'll focus. Does amazing. By far the best due diligence I've ever seen. She posts really quick blurbs. Really provides great content. So that's where I got a lot of my information from. KL, very grateful for the Discord invite. Everyone working as a team is going to put everyone on Mars. I agree 100%. And it's only going to continue to get better and bigger, and it's just going to be amazing. Not that we aren't already good, but more people are going to join the family, and it's just going to become more special for sure. Antonio, haha, for sure, brother. I wish I had found it in a low. I'm in at 46 cents. 46 cents when it's $3 does not look terrible, my friend. Just always keep that in mind. You're doing amazing things. You're doing amazing things. I got to get on Twitter more. Nora, it all depends, too. If you just type in the ticker symbol, you can find out a lot of information. I use StockTwits, but StockTwits is good for certain things. But I think a lot of people get on there now and are just kind of trolls. You can really niche down, and pick very specific things you want to get on Twitter. And there's tons and tons of people who do very good due diligence on companies, and that's kind of like a good place to look. Warrants, we need to learn warrants. Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out for a while. That's a big part of this 200 million. For Ag Eagle, I believe, is warrants. Shane, besides Instagram, is there anything else you would provide more updates on Discord or anything else? So I do. You can see my Instagrams right up there. So I post everything related to my YouTube channel on there. On my Twitter account, which you can also see that is right there. You're going to get a lot more in-depth, like active, like right away attention to what's going on during the day, I would say for the most part. And so I do a lot of retweeting, a lot of liking, a lot of people are tagging me and stuff. So you're going to get a lot of things that are, what we talk about now. So those two are really good. And then StockTwits is another one that I use quite a bit. I post a lot on there, as far as like my videos, but you can get a lot of good information. There's a lot of trolls on there. There's a lot of clowns on there. They do post idiotic things at times, but you can, like I said, find some people who truly care about the stock and are in it for the right reasons, and they provide, very good, insightful information. So StockTwits is another one, and then just good old faithful Yahoo Finance and Google is always a good one. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to join the Discord, Shane, I'm not sure if you're in there or not. If you wanted to join the Discord, just let me know. Actually, I can post. We'll just pull that up right now. We'll just get everyone in here the Discord option. Did you know? I did know. There's this. Invite people. We'll go ahead. Where's the copy? So she's copied. There's the Discord, guys. So if you're interested, join the Discord. A lot of good content is flowing through there. It's amazing. Truly, truly is amazing. A lot of good people involved with that, for sure. You have any info on IDEX? I have a few shares. I like IDEX. I did a video on IDEX it's been about a week or so. Where is it at? Let's go to the old YouTube channel. Hey, looky there. It shows we're live now. Here's right here is Misty. Misty does phenomenal work on penny stocks, guys. His ability to break down a stock is by far, one of the best. So go check out Misty. Does amazing work. And then here's an amazing interview right here when the old Chamath catches Scott Wapner off guard. Chamath goes ham on him. I'm a big Chamath fan, for sure. All right, let's go to the channel. So, videos. So, here's the old Ideanomics IDEX video. Go check it out. 16 minutes worth of just absolute amazing knowledge. You'll get a lot of good information from that. A lot of good information from that. What did you think of the whole Clove saga, Lucas? You know, I'm still invested. I think I'm gonna see it through for sure. It's just interesting that it came out the way it did and all kinds of stuff. So I'm definitely gonna see it through and just see what happens. I don't have a massive amount of shares. If I had a ton of shares, I probably would really start to assess and see kind of an exit strategy if that was the case. But I'm gonna ride it out. I got in at a really good price, and so definitely gonna kind of just check it out and see what happens. Shane, I appreciate it if you join. I'm telling you, it's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome. Greg, hopefully I see you in there as well. For sure. Discord is a blast, guys. I appreciate that, Nora. Yeah, guys, I've been doing a ton of videos, and I've covered a ton of videos on stuff a lot of people don't even talk about, because some of them I cover and they're not even public, but I do find them relevant, and I appreciate that. Yeah, guys, I put in a ton of time on a lot of these early ones. A lot of the early ones. Hey, there's Bobby Shea. Guys, if you have not had a chance, Bobby Shea does amazing work as well. You know, I'm constantly tagging people when it comes to YouTube because that's what I'm about. I love giving back, especially in the YouTube, universe. The reason is because there's a lot of people who are doing some amazing things. Bobby Shea is one of them. You can't stop trading and investing. Great dude. Covers Tsmp like a boss, as you can see. Seems like every other video is Tsmp. Great stock analysis. There's a lot of good people. I can't give enough people, obviously, credit. Trading with CJ is my dude. Over across the pond, as we like to say. Nora's got a awesome channel. Alpha Status Stocks, they do amazing work. Some of these other ones are too big, and I don't want to give them shout outs because they already got enough big stuff. Justin Rivera, great dude. Covers stocks, does amazing work. I like the way he carries himself, promotes himself in his videos. Awesome stuff. Let's see who else is on here. The old Valkyrie. I'd love to see them post another video. Where's my guy at? So I've been following... Dang, I can't find him. I'll have to look. But there's a guy that covers... let's see. We'll do the HCMC video. He made fun of this cat right here. I'm not even going to mention his name because I'm not a big fan. Look at it. Oh, I didn't even know CJ 2 days ago dropping some... I'm going to have to watch that one. Guys, I've been so disconnected with YouTube. I haven't even watched a lot of these videos. I've been so busy. There it is. So I really recommend Trace Trades. Dude is an absolute monster. You got to go watch this video. Absolutely covers it. His stock analysis is the best I've ever seen. I've never seen someone break down a chart the way that he does. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give him a subscribe while we're sitting here. Awesome channel. He's currently, I think he's in the military, so veteran to another soldier. Phenomenal dude. Yeah, 89,000 subs. Rightfully, definitely earned. Really good. His ability to break down charts, guys, is unlike I've ever seen. And he predicted like the exact movement of HCMC the other day. It was phenomenal. How do I join? Austin Schrader, you got to get a Discord. And then it's an app, and then you just basically create a username, password, and I believe you can just join by using that link right there. If you're talking about joining the YouTube channel, From a membership perspective, then you go, if you guys are looking to join the actual channel itself, you got to go to like the desktop aspect and you click join right here. And when you click join, this pops up. Guys, I'd recommend doing the basic level. It costs $5.99 a month. And basically you're going to get these loyalty badges. As you guys can see right here, it changes each month based on how long you've been a member. You get this little, and the reason why you guys see some guys call it the flea gang is because I can't get this icon any bigger, and it's like a flea. So it's actually my logo, but it just won't get any bigger. So we call ourselves the flea gang. With the $5.99, you guys get a monthly, well, we're doing live streams, so you get the live streams. And then you obviously get every Sunday night I put out a watch list, and still working on some cool stuff, guys. Still trying to get some stuff down the pipeline. So that's the thoughts behind that. But yep, there's a lot of stuff, guys. Warrants are cheaper than stocks, and they usually have an exercise price. For example, with SPACs, the stock starts at $10, and the warrants are usually $1, but have exercise price $11.50. Good stuff, the fence, but I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm still diving in. I know it's been explained to me a couple times, but I can't grasp the concept. Bobby's is blowing up fast? Yeah, I hope so. Bobby's a good dude. Nora, we need to get you rolling. We need to get you up to 1,000. So when the SPAC merges with the company and the stock goes to $20, the warrant usually trails by 50%. So it'd be $10. You can either sell the warrant or you can exercise it for $11.50. That's interesting. Very cool. The dents, so how do you make money on warrants? The fence. Flea gang. Good stuff, fence buddy. I appreciate you jumping in with that. Yeah, because warrants are becoming, I mean, obviously this $200 million that Ag Eagle just put out was warrant based. And they've been doing some other things warrant based as well. Very good stuff. I know Tsmp has FORW, which I believe is based on warrants, but I could be wrong. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff coming out, guys. I'll kind of go real quick since we kind of have a lull. So some of the stuff that I got in this week, I've been kind of trying to update my buy and sells through the Discord. I was trying to do the best as things were going, but I really kind of just started doing some crazy stuff. So I did invest in a stock for, so I'm going to kind of go through and let you guys know exactly what we're looking at. Once this bad boy loads. So, guys, I'm going to tell you real quick. So, in 1 month's time, I'm not doing this to brag. By no means. I do this because I know you guys can do it too. And that's why I started the Discord. That's why I started this YouTube channel. So, in 1 month's change, I've done $79,856.87. That is a 1 month change of 97.12%. In today's change alone, I was up $12,603, and that was a 8.43% day. At one point, I was up like 16%, and I was kind of in shock and awe just because it's been consistently happening because of Tsmp, because of Ag Eagle, because of Workhorse, and so many other stocks. So doing amazing things, guys. It's just incredible to see. I hit back in December. Actually, no, back January 12th, I think it was. I just took a picture. I had just hit 100,000 in my retirement, and then today I'm at 162,000. So I'm trying to get to the million, guys. I don't have a lot of massive capital that I'm throwing into this stock, into the stocks. I've built everything from the ground zero and have just been working my butt off to try to get as much money in my retirement and everything I possibly can. So just really trying to do everything I possibly can. So Ag Eagle, I have 3,250 shares. We'll just go to like overall. So 3,250 shares. I got in. My average price is $3.14. And I'm up 265.41% since the open. And that's $27,000. Alpine 4, I have 800 shares. I was in at $1.84. And that's 296%. That's a 4,366 run. ABML, I currently have 100 shares, and that's up 37.38%, and I got in at 286. Apple 121 shares. My average price for Apple is $99.21. AITX, which is an amazing artificial intelligence penny stock, I have 5,000 shares. It's currently up 196.18%. Climate Change CLII, which is one that I'm absolutely amazed about. Currently, I'm down on that one just because I got in at 21.39. I only have 20 shares, but I believe in that one a lot. I talked to you guys about Clover Health. It's down. I have 20 shares of that. I do think at some point I might, either reduce the amount of shares I have of 20 and get into something else, or just eliminate that position completely. Desktop Metal, I have 20. That's up 196%. My initial was $10.53. Dragonfly, I have 125 shares. Definitely looking to increase that position. I should have probably did it today, but I held off. My entry point is 206, and I'm up 43.63%. Drone Delivery Canada, I have 1,000. I'm up 71.34%. My initial on Drone Delivery Canada was 79 cents. YRLLF Global UAV, which I did a video on the other day. I have 10,000 shares. I'm down in that one currently, but I think that one's going to turn around. I think there's a good chance that one could potentially get acquired. I know a big piece that they were working on when it came to LiDAR. They actually had a big LiDAR piece for their drones. It was being talked about and actually is in the process of being transitioned to Dragonfly. So that was a big piece. I currently have 1 million shares of HCMC. Let's see what else. I'm kind of hitting the big ones, guys. I have 49 stocks, so I'm trying to hit ones that are very interesting. MP Materials, I have 15. Nano Dimensions, I have 25. Quantum Computing, I sold down to 15. I will definitely be getting back into that. Originally, I had 100. But again, that's what helped me get to 30,000 shares of Tsmp, so I can't be mad at that. Red Cat, I have 100 shares, currently up 11.89%. I still believe in Red Cat a lot. I think that they're going to be special in the drone sector. I think they will become more relevant once the sector is established. So that's something I'm continuously adding to as well. Plus, they're going to the NASDAQ. Senseonics, 150. My entry was 265. IPOE, I do have 15 shares. We're looking at 1771 as an entry. Let's see, WDLF. So I got into WDLF today. Social Life Network. Many of you guys know what that's about. It's a very cool company. You'll have to dive in, see what that's all about. I have 500,000 shares. It is right at a penny. It's like less than a. It's right at a. No, it's less than a penny. No, it's at a penny. Sorry. I'm trying to look at this. This is weird. Sometimes on Charles Schwab, it doesn't show you the actual amount. So yeah, I got 500,000 shares and I'm up 17.90%, and that was open today. And then I still have Stable Road Acquisitions, been holding that for a very long time. Hopefully that merges relatively soon. 10 shares at 255. Strike Force. Now guys, this is one that I got in. It's a penny stock. I was really interested about it. I think that it's good for the cyber network. And so Strike Force, I have 4,000 shares, and it had some monster runs the last couple days. I'm up 153% on that one already. And then I have Switchback Energy. That's merging, looks like this coming week, I believe. Tesla, TSNP, 30,000 shares at 23 cents average price. That comes out to a total of $41,400, and I've made 34,433 off of TSNP. That is a 494.24% run. And then Workhorse, 820 shares. That is valued at 33,320, and I am up 23,337.31. So, yep. Overall, up 100,000, $10.76, and that's 170%, and basically 170%. So, I'm extremely grateful. I just want to keep building this account, doing amazing things. I want to be that one that gets to 1 million and is well beyond 1 million. So working to get there. I just got to continue to build capital, be smart, get out of positions when I know I need to get out, get my initial investments back on some, and then reinvest and really continue to train. So that's my thoughts right there. Kale coming in with the basic love. I appreciate you, Kale. I really, truly, truly appreciate you. I know you got a lot going on, and I can't thank you enough, my friend. Cannot thank you enough. It means a absolute ton. It truly, truly does. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. No problem, Bobby. You're a stud, man. I really do. I enjoy watching your channels. I was messing with you the other day on your comment because I noticed that you didn't have your glasses on and it looked like you shaved. And I was like, oh, man, somebody took over Bobby's channel. I was just giving you a hard time, my friend. Amazing numbers. I appreciate it, Darren. It's going to be a lot better. It's definitely something I'm working on. I know there's tons of people out there that have done way more amazing things, but I'm definitely humble. It's a grateful thing. Like, I remember back when I had nothing, and I started taking investing very seriously, and this is where I'm at. So it's only going to continue to grow. I have a good support around me, great community. Like, I can't ask for more, guys. We're going to get there. We're all going to get there. Nora. Snack of Fred, what's going on, bro? I appreciate you joining the Discord, man. I hope you get some good information out of that. I truly do. What's the plan for global UAV price target, short hold, long-term hold? Honestly, man, so I really like global UAV for a couple reasons. I think that their drone that they have that looks like a helicopter is going to do absolute amazing things. Now, the only thing I'm a little concerned with is that at some point they get acquired, or at some point do they do something different. It's just going to be interesting to see. I'm really intrigued to see what they do. I do have 10,000 shares of them. I'm holding long. I don't think that this is short by no means. I think that you got a lot that needs to develop before them. I know Dragonfly took a major piece from them in LiDAR. So it's just going to be interesting to see what they continue to do. I do think they have a very, very cool drone that could be used for a lot of companies in a lot of different aspects. So it's just going to be very intriguing to see what ends up happening. It sounds like there's a chance that they could potentially go towards like a government military style, but we'll just have to see. But I'm definitely an investor, definitely long-term play. Price target, I have no idea. I wish I could provide it to you, my friend, but I really don't have a direct price target that I even envision happening. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know how analysts do it. I don't know how analysts pick prices. I don't know how they foresee or forecast things. I'm sure there's a lot of analytics that go into it, but when people always ask you, what's your price target for things, it's beyond it. It's really hard because as individual investors, we're covering so much stocks. Like I told you guys, I'm currently invested in 47 stocks, and I'm constantly doing research on every single one of them. I do have another account that I have 18 stocks in, and a couple of them are not in my other one. So I'm constantly doing research on those, and it's there's so much information. So definitely trying to keep up with a lot of these for sure. Holy smokes, there's CJ. What's going on, my friend? We were just talking about you, CJ. We were just talking about your amazing video, and then I definitely popped you up. Definitely had to give you some shout outs, man. I gotta go check out. I haven't had a chance, man. I've been so busy. I know you know what it's like, but I've been so busy. I gotta go check out your video on HCMC, man. Are you once I check it out, I'll definitely know. But are you getting some HCMC? Are you believing in the hype on the lawsuit? Anyone in Planet 13? Literally, I get tickers chucked at me all the time. Sometimes forget most basic ones. I'm just being honest. Like, I truly am. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. People throw so many tickers at you, and the most difficult thing, and anyone that does YouTube will probably agree, the hardest part now is you got SPACs that then you have to align with the actual stock. And so you got two tickers that you're basically having to memorize because you have to be able to line them up. So when someone's like, hey, have you checked out, we'll just say A, B, C, D, and it's connected to C, D, E, F or whatever, and you're like, oh my God, like, okay, so this one goes to this. Oh, that's the SPAC. So it definitely gets challenging. But I think I try to do the best I possibly can. Yeah, you're in a small position, super risky, but nice gains on that already. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm excited to watch that video of your CJ. Yeah, I got 1 million shares. 1 million shares. It's my lottery ticket. It's my lottery ticket. Man, it's got to be some kinds of early hours over there. Are you just waking up or are you just going to bed? I'd be honest, I don't think it is smart to hold too many stocks. It's too hard to follow up every stock on them every day. 28 stocks is okay, but more than 30, it's too many. Yeah, I'm not in major positions in every single one of them. But there are some that I'm definitely heavily invested. As you can see when I just went, well, I don't know if you were in here when I went through all of them, but there's a lot of them that I'm very deeply involved with. There's some that I have very minimum shares. But that's just how I am. I have the ability to keep track of that. I have a lot of support, so it's a little bit easier for me. HITIF is your cannabis play. Planet 13. Yeah, I know Nora talks about Planet 13 a lot. She's actually got it in her. She does a video for an account, and she has that in there. Nora's a big time Planet 13, I believe. Kale, I can't seem to find any reason why PayPal is leaving India. I hope it's going to be a big boost for Humble. I think so, because immediately they start posting that, hey, we're involved with India. So I think it's going to be massive. Haha, 420 not slept yet. We'll do soon. Super busy day. Haven't managed to be here, so catching up. I appreciate it, CJ. Man, I know you we're on different time zones. But any chance you get to pop in here, man, it means a ton. It really does. I have so much respect for you and your channel and everyone that, came over from your channel and subscribed to my channel. It means a ton. So I can't thank you enough. Your channel's blown up. You're doing amazing things, man. Mad props. You're on ALPP, right? I am, for sure. For sure. So I think ALPP is a monster. So I have UAVS, Ag Eagle, obviously, because, when you had me do the video for you, I'm a big Ag Eagle person. So I still have Ag Eagle as my number one. ALPP is definitely my number two. They were, at first it was Dragonfly, and it's still pretty close. Dragonfly is right there. But I think ALPP, with them having so many subsidiaries, and then obviously 3 of them or 2 of them are definitely involved with the drone sector. They already have a government contract when it comes to the Air Force, United States Air Force. They clearly have contracts, it sounds like, with Tesla. They're getting ready to go to the NASDAQ. I mean, that's a beastly of a company. So I want to consistently see them start to really do some amazing things. And not that they weren't, but I just want to see it on a more consistent level. They're going to have to now that they're going to the NASDAQ. So definitely going to be a monster company. If you're looking to cover it, CJ, I definitely would. I think you're going to get some hype on it for sure. I don't know about over how you guys are with that over there, but you would definitely get the views in the United States for sure with ALPP. It's a monster though, for sure. I got in early on. I believed in it from the very get-go when people were telling me everything they were involved with. So they're involved in everything from electrical vehicles to phone electronics to sheet metal to building buildings, and then they just now are starting to get involved with the drones, and they went out and just went out and definitely got involved with the drones in a massive way by going and getting Impossible Aerospace and Vayu. That just amazing stuff. So for sure. I'm on them. Nice gains. Never did go for Ag Eagle. Keep saying I will, but the price just keeps going. Would you open a position now still? CJ, I would expect potentially a pullback maybe on Monday. It's just going to be kind of hard to see. They did another $200 million direct offering, which is the largest they've ever done. It's kind of like a direct offering. It's basically But basically the money is going to go towards that. So I could see, in the after hours, right after the market closed, it did tank a little bit due to that fact. So I think if you can get in the tens, I think $10 to $11 is still a very reasonable entry point for Ag Eagle. And because I see this thing going to the moon, I really do. If always everyone's going to say it's a rumor. I have belief that it is Amazon. And if they ever announce that is the case, this thing's going to go to some outrageous numbers. We think Tsmp had a run. Wait until you see what Ag Eagle does when they announce that Amazon's their partner. So always something to think about. The Fence Buddy, if you guys want to learn anything, I would 1000 recommend learn Elliott Wave, and I don't know how to pronounce it, Fibiana and Nachi. The best person for that is a Popular Investor. The Popular Investor. I've heard about Popular Investor. CJ, Ag Eagle down in the 11s is still decent. I would have to agree with Nora. You got to think. So, CJ, how the chart was actually set up for today, it was actually towards the end of the day, it was getting staged to go to 18 next week. Now, when they obviously announced the said direct offering of $200 million, it might go the other direction and break, obviously support on that bottom level, but it was definitely getting prepped to go about $18. It stayed in the 40s, CJ. I wish it got to 50. Holy smokes, that would have made me pass out. But yeah, it closed at 41.34. It got as high as 42. But the chart was, as you can see right over here, it got its spike right around lunchtime and then kind of just trickled off and had basically a flat day the rest of the day. But we're pulling for 50s. I'm pulling for 70s. I think 70s, the announcement's made that they get at least 75% of the contract. And I'm going to not necessarily wash my hands clean, but definitely it's time to move on to some bigger and better things, and that's their drone. I wish it happened. That's awesome. Yeah, it's I think Workhorse is definitely going to be doing some special things. Well beyond that. I mean, they've been working on the refrigeration aspect. They obviously have the drone, and they've got their delivery van now outside of their trucks. So it's gonna be special. Balance Point, sir. What's going on, my friend? I appreciate you swinging in, man. I really do appreciate you commenting on the videos. I appreciate the kind words. I can't thank you enough. So yeah, I thank you so much. What happened to Valkyrie? They're still there. They're still a massive partner with Ag Eagle. They're obviously not a publicly traded company, so they're a private company. 2-year contract with Ag Eagle, constantly going out and getting all kinds of good things going. They're still lurking there for sure. So they're definitely going to be providing revenue to Ag Eagle. It's just when they start manufacturing. So I would hope that we would hear something in the next quarterly call from Ag Eagle, maybe to kind of hear from some information on Valkyrie. I look forward to that. Bobby, it bums me out that Webull doesn't support OTC because I had friends and fam open a Webull account and they wanted to get into Tsmp. I've been diving into some other OTCs, but I don't want to get spun on OTC. Yeah, it's definitely taken a different, when I first started trading stocks, I kind of tried to day trade, and it just was not working out for me. I just could not put in the time and effort. I would say some of the OTCs have changed their kind of route. I would say a lot of them are now, depending on which ones you get into, but a lot of these like Tsmp is a very long-term play. There's been quite a few people that have really put some OTCs out there that I think are very long-term plays that before I would have been kind of hesitant on just for the same aspect. But now I like some of them for sure, just for that reason. Just looking. Hey, Lucas, finally figured out how to join your chat. You made me a millionaire today. Hint, hint. Did I really? I appreciate you swinging by, my friend. I love talking to you. It means a ton. I'm glad we were able to do that. Hopefully we kind of rebound and get back there again on Monday. So thank you. It's a team effort for sure. Just got home from work. Yeah, I got home. I get home about 6:30 Central Standard Time. And then it's time to spend with my little guy and my wife. We usually sit down, eat dinner, and we try. That's usually when I try to put the phone down. It's hard sometimes because so many people are. I got Discord. I got to answer chat. I got to answer comments on the YouTube channel. I try to keep up with some of the content, but as of late, I try to put the phone down and just stay away from it during dinner time, and show the respect. It's definitely something I'm going to start working on a lot more too. So for sure. Bobby, fun to trade now though, is for sure. HCMC I'll probably buy just for the reasons of winning suit. Will certainly pop it. Most definitely. I think a lot of people are getting involved with that just for that reason. I bought 1 million shares, $1,400 worth. That's about as high as I'm going to go on that on my retirement side. I have $250,000 in my personal trading account. I'm taking the risk. I wouldn't recommend it for everyone. It's literally a lottery ticket. You are literally taking a gamble. I never refer to stocks as gambling, because you don't actually lose until you sell. But this would be something I would consider to gamble, because if they don't get anything from the suit at all, then what's the stock really worth? Nothing. Smash that like button, guys. Get the chat out there. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you, every single one of you guys. I really do. You guys mean a ton to me, and that's what makes this channel for sure continue to grow, continue to expand. We're getting out to more and more people, and I can't thank you guys enough. It really does mean a lot. For sure. Just smash the like button. Yes, we will. Yes, we will, my friend. Kale, UAVS made me some money, but I didn't have a strong position. It allowed me to get into Tsmp and do good things to my soul, especially today. Kale, it ain't over, my friend. It is not over. It is not over, by no means. Bobby, very time-consuming. Humble merging with Tsmp is so much better than going IPO. It gives retails a chance before Wall Street bids up $100 IPO. Exactly. They were very smart. Another thing I saw, I know a lot of people trade through Robinhood. There's been kind of some mixed feelings with Robinhood after all this stuff that happened. But I've heard rumors, too, that they didn't want the Robinhood group to jump in right away. And they were hoping that they could really kind of just do their thing. I don't know how true that actually is, but I heard that's something that they were considering, too. I mean, the group of people they have as leadership is just unreal. I mean, I can't speak highly enough about, guys, I'm so tired. I'm losing my mind, my thoughts right now. Brian Foote, the CEO, he's amazing, and his entire background is just phenomenal. They have people from Facebook. It sounds like Visa, American Express. The list goes on and on. They have everything in line for sure. Martin, what do you think? Martin, first of all, I appreciate you swinging in. It means a ton to me. This is an amazing group, so thank you for joining the live stream. What do you think about 200 million mixed shelf offer effect, UAVS next week? So I was kind of talking about that, Martin. People view that a lot of the time as a negative thing. It's a very bullish thing if you really look at it big picture. And the reason is Ag Eagle has zero long-term debt. They have none. And so they're specifically going to use that 200 million to do something massive. And it's extremely hard to really kind of do research because there's so many things that they could spend the 200 million on. And so that's what's going to be a challenge. So when the news actually does drop, imagine them announcing some type of massive acquisition for a large amount of money that's going to generate just astronomical amounts of revenue. So I'm beyond excited. I think you could see a little bit of a pullback. I think some people always see, that type of thing as a negative aspect. I think it's just going to be a buying opportunity. The ones that take this thing seriously, the one that truly believe in Ag Eagle, I have it as my number one drone stock. I obviously am going to be looking for it as a buying opportunity. I'm trying to get to 4,000 shares now that I saw that. So I'm going to see what it actually presents. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be as bad as people think. The chart was actually projected to hit $18. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. UNC CTRM. I'm not CJ. I'll have to look at that one for sure. I think you did it. Did you do a video on that? I think you did a video on that one. You maybe did a couple of them. Hooked on Jeepin products, productions. I haven't heard of that. Nor imagine humble at $100 a share. Holy smokes! I know. Just looking would be really excited about $100 a share. Bridget, appreciate you swinging in, checking out the live stream. Holy smokes! FORW is like a warrant for Tsmp. That's what I've been hearing. I know a lot of people are definitely playing both. And so definitely paying attention to FORW as well. Did you see a humble swag? Yeah, it sold completely out. Didn't even have a chance to get involved. I do. I think once Robinhooders are able to actually get involved with it, if it does end up going to the New York Stock Exchange or the NASDAQ, that just gives them the opportunity to get involved. And if the hype continues up, it seems like anytime something pops up on Twitter positively about a stock, they want to take it to the moon. So that, yeah, I think that would be another major catalyst. But then you got all those institutional investors adding it. I think institutions are already adding it because we're seeing how big of runs are happening. So yeah, I think this stock is special. We know how special it is to us so far, and I think it's going to be even that much more special for sure. Nora, thanks for reminding me about the live stream. I'm a peace out now. Thanks a million, Lucas. No problem, Bobby. I'm going to check out all your videos. Continue to do that. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Martin, I hold UAVS 1.5 to now because your video makes me confident to hold it. Thank you, Lucas. No problem, Martin. No problem at all. I'm beyond bullish about it. Videos are going to continue to pour about it. Anytime we get updated information, guys, on Ag Eagle, it's going to keep flowing. Drone stocks, they call me the drone king for a reason, and they're going to keep flowing. Nice to see some lady traders. I have to agree. That's the thing, guys. I would love to just get more and more, women involved into trading. It's not that there's not, but it's just exciting. It truly is. It's a different perspective. You get different thoughts, different ideas. And I just, more and more, it would be amazing. I'm trying to get my wife involved. Hey, Bridget, I was wondering if Tsmp had any warrants. Yeah, it's, like she said, FORW has been kind of the comparison or the thoughts to it being that. Yeah, it sold out immediately. I know a ton of people that were actually able to get stuff. But yeah, it sold out pretty quick. That's my YouTube channel. Lots of adventurous videos. Very cool, Balance. I'll definitely subscribe. Yeah, a couple super speculative as well, but 2 times already. Hoping for a third, then I'm out. I got you. Hey, CJ, what brokerage are you using over there for penny stocks? Because I didn't know if some of you guys were able to trade penny stocks on certain brokerages over there. Kind of like how we have Robinhood. You can't trade over OTC, and like with Webull. Kale, maybe I can post links. Bridget, yeah, I have some shares of FORW, but prefer to get more Tsmp. Yeah, for sure. Ever looked at any UK stocks? I watch your channel for that because I definitely want to kind of. I'm intrigued in some of them for sure. So when you talk about them, I pay attention because, I like different perspectives. I like to be involved in other stuff. I haven't gotten any yet just because I'm trying to, just seems like every time I'm like finally settling in and getting into positions I like, stuff like this with Ag Eagle pops and I'm like, gosh dang, I got to add more. But yeah, I definitely enjoy your videos when you talk about, those different perspectives and definitely the other stock options you have over there. I'll definitely look at it, Nora, for sure. "51% of the population is not on any trading platform." That is some crazy knowledge. I know there's a ton of people who don't even are even preparing for retirement. So that's amazing stat. Is it by law? How do I pronounce it? Bilal? I've been chatting back and forth with my mother-in-law and got her into drone section. She started a takeoff in 93. That's awesome. That's awesome. Good stuff. Balance, what's the name of your channel? Thank you for the sub. Yeah, let's pull that up right now. I'll get you going, buddy. Is it this first one right here? Is that it right there? Did I spell something wrong? Tsmp heavily invested will pay off patience for sure. Trading 212 is pretty much the only one we can use for them. Free trading, but whenever there's loads of volume, they just can't cope. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I get it. Oh, I said it right. Bilo? Yes! I'm starting to get names down. Kale, Ag Eagle. I said Kale, but I can't say Saskatchewan. Ag Eagle hiring in Wichita location, they use the worst possible picture. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were complaining. So a couple of guys that I'm close to sent some messages, and they got a response saying that they're fixing it. I live in Seattle. I heard Ag Eagle bought MicaSense, and got all excited. Yeah, they bought MicaSense. Yep. Yeah, they bought. Man, I think that's a massive, massive deal. Most people they see that and they're excited, but like when you start doing your due diligence, you really dive into some of that stuff, man, you find out that that's a big freaking deal, and they only got it for $23 million. That's huge. SoFi trading platform, that's awesome. SoFi is getting ready to go public. Chamath. Balance Point, you'll have to send me your YouTube channel. I'm gonna definitely sub. I support for sure. If you want Balance, put it in the chat. Put your channel in the chat. Nora, if you want to put yours in the chat, put it in there. If you guys got a YouTube channel, throw it up in the chat so people can subscribe. CJ, if you're still in here, get it in here so people can join. I forgot. Natstock. Martin, can you explain why Ag Eagle purchased MicaSense? They're using it for their sensors, so their cameras. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot for ag, a lot for hemp, but it sounds like when they really talked about the acquisition, they were going to use it for package delivery. And I've heard some people really do some deep analysis saying that some of the stuff that they can really study is like windage and a bunch of other things. So it sounds like to me it's going to be used for package delivery for that aspect. Excuse me, but I think a lot of it's going to be used for farming as well. Just another way to take it that much further into maximizing the ability for farmers and obviously hemp growers and things like that. So big time piece right there. And obviously we know the cameras are not cheap by no means. So I think it's going to be definitely big time. My most viewed video is rolling a Jeep off of a snowdrift 250, walking away, drove home that night. Holy smokes. Good night, my friend. We'll get it. CJ, that sounds like Robin Hood. Yes, it does. I'm in Canada and I just use TD Bank. Okay. I got a lot of Canadians in there. I appreciate you guys. I'm glad you guys were able to find my channel. Hooked on Jeep and Productions. Okay. I'll get there. Saskatchewan. Yeah, I know you'd be making fun of me. FRSX stock. Let's take a look. 920, 966. Foresight Autonomous Holdings, Israel-based technology company through wholly owned subsidiary Foresight Automotive Ltd. Interesting. Let's add her to the watch list. I'll have to dive into that. I have a tax-free savings account, and then I have a U.S. cash account and a Canadian cash account. Holy smokes. That's some good stuff right there. Love people when they invest. Take their retirement seriously. Drop the link. Kale, okay, good. I have faith in Ag Eagle, and they will do big things, and small things like that picture can throw people. So I'm glad your buddies looked at. Yeah, they did. Most definitely. I mean, they just took over the building too. I wish they would have taken it a little bit more serious. I don't know if the people that put the sign up just ignored the fact that there was some previous signage there and they just didn't readjust it, whatever the deal was. But yeah, Ag Eagle responded and said that they got it taken care of. I sent the link a couple times. Yeah, he put it in here, Nora. It's hooking on Jeep's production right there. Oh, you say copy and paste. Your chat doesn't seem to allow auto links or something. I got you. I'm not hard to find, though. It's the same name. Let's look. Saskatchewan. Hooked on Jeepin Productions. Is it Jeepin? Yeah. There it is. If that's you, you're going to subscribe. If it's not, somebody else got a subscription. Martin, I live in Vancouver, Canada. I'm excited too when I heard the news. Awesome. You Canadians are awesome. There's a lot of them. I appreciate you guys. It means a ton. So let me ask you guys, since I have so many people from Canada, if I were to come visit Canada, where am I going? What if I wanted to sightsee, if I want to see some stuff, where am I going? What do you guys recommend? CPSH2, the one is $68 shot up to 26 the other day. Holy smokes. Do you ever speak about Takeoff? Yes, I do, trading with CJ. Yeah, I got Takeoff. I did a video on them. Drone Delivery Canada is going to be special. I heard rumors that they could be partnering with Walmart Canada. That would be amazing. I know they've signed a ton of letter of intents. I think that one's going to be special too. I think that the drone sector needs to really start to kick it in gear, and I think they're going to. The biggest thing right now with American drones is the FAA, basically the aviation, everything that oversees aviation is going to lay out the playbook. Basically provide everything that drones have to do in order to stay in regulation. Once that rolls out, I think the doors just open and everything just starts to happen. So until that point, until we truly get everything in place, we're kind of going to see things happening in like trickling effect. But it's going to be exciting once the doors just fly open and they're just like, hey, this is how you got to do things. This is how you stay in regulation. Go at it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Takeoff for sure. Drone Delivery Canada. Randy, okay, what I missed? We find out who killed JR yet? I got you, my friend. Whistler, Vancouver, Victoria. Okay. I'm a baseball fan, so I definitely want to catch a Blue Jays game. You guys are going out and making that team look pretty solid, so I definitely got to catch a Jays game. Definitely got to swing in and check a Jays game out for sure. Yeah, I hear there's a lot of good stuff there. I definitely want to come to Canada a couple times. Definitely would like to meet some of the subscribers for sure, since there's so many. Red Bull kicking in nicely here, 4:45 a.m. Cool to the mix. Darren, you and CJ, you guys are my over the pond guys, doing amazing things at 4:45 in the morning. Holy smokes! Yeah, I'm running on fumes right now. I've been doing some amazing things. We're going on 2 hours right now. I'm gonna probably nix this thing at 11. We still got 10 minutes. We're gonna roll a little bit. What do you think about Rolls-Royce stock? I heard that they're coming out with a drone. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're coming out with a drone is what I heard. That would be interesting. I haven't dove too much into it other than I think I saw that rumor. But, yeah, that would be interesting to see what's going on with that. That's a hard one, huh? I'm from New Brunswick, which I love, but I live in Alberta for now. British Columbia is probably your best bet for a good vacation. Nice. Okay. I appreciate that, Kel. Definitely. We got the pandemic going on, but I've been trying to, in the future, I want to definitely go visit the world. I've gone to Poland. I've been in Poland. I've been to Ireland briefly. When I was in the military, I got to go over to Poland. I got to go to Germany. I was in Wiesbaden. I can't remember the towns I was involved with in Poland. I think we drove the entire country. But we landed in Ireland, kind of got to spend a little bit of time there, and then we flew back to the United States. So I've been over there, but it was for my military time, so I didn't really get to do it as a vacation aspect. But with the pandemic, it doesn't sound like a lot of international travel is happening. But I definitely want to come to Canada too, for sure. I've got a few movies on my channel of the BC area the past few years, ziplining, hiking, Jeep tour, and other stuff. Okay, that perfect. Then I'm going to check it out. You're probably going to get a lot of views from me. Scuba diving, that's awesome. Martin, SB predict Ag Eagle will buy Valkyrie or be bought by Amazon. Go to Canada, depends on where you go. Okay. I've seen a lot of people say that the 200 million was for Valkyrie. That's a lot of money for that company. So I think that, and with them already having a 2-year contract, that one's gonna be hard. Now, if it happens, cool, I'm all for it because Valkyrie has so many patents on that box, nobody's touching that. So, if that happens, then right, amazing. So I do need to definitely. I've done an interview with the CEO of Valkyrie, Ryan Walsh. I've been in contact with him on LinkedIn. I definitely need to get something else scheduled. I just talked to him the other day and I said we need to schedule it, and he said he was all for it. So we need to get something definitely on the books. I can't remember where I went in Poland, CJ. So I'll show you something. Oh, dropping all my stuff. So when I was in Poland, I actually traded a military uniform. So I traded my uniform for a 4-star from Poland. So he just gave me his uniform. So there's the flag right there. So it was a pretty big deal for me. So yeah, I got Polish military uniform. But I was kind of all over when I was over there. I have pictures from when I was over there. I'll have to look, CJ, and let you know for sure where I was at. You're sleepy. F the drone. Toronto and Vancouver are nice. Electric car for sure. Vancouver summer is beautiful. Rolls-Royce is working. F the drone. Oh, I got you now. Electric car for sure. Vancouver summer is beautiful. Yeah, Rolls-Royce is working in Virgin Galactic to design a plane. That's pretty sweet. Where'd you go in Poland? ODW. You just said that. Royce. Orbit Energy stock, huge potential for sure. London Borough. Yeah, I'm definitely coming to UK. My wife's grandma was from the UK. Unfortunately, she's passed away. My wife actually got to go there for work. I didn't get to go, so I'm definitely coming to the UK. I gotta meet you in person too, CJ. You gotta show me around. We got to do some amazing things. I want to do an in-person video too. We got to do an in-person video. What do you think about, hang on, I got to catch up to the top. If you want skiing, go to Weiss. I'm a snowboarder. I like to snowboard. Weissler enjoys snow. Where you live? I live in Kansas, in the middle of the United States. It is the best state. I don't care what anybody says. Kansas is where it's at. Nah, the United States, every place offers some amazing stuff. Obviously, there's a ton of touristy stuff, tons of other places, but yeah, for sure. I'm a Kansas. We have flatland and farmland. That's what we're about. What do you think about Flying Taxi ZNTE for Lilium or Joby, EXTC SPAC for Blade? Man, I think that's definitely going to be a rising sector. I know Lilium has those 10 skyports going up in, they call them skyports, I think, in Florida. It's going to be phenomenal to see. I think that's going to be amazing. I think a lot more people are going to start buying those as individual traveling vehicles. It's going to be pretty cool to see. I think we're a little ways away, though. 2025 is when I saw a lot of this stuff taking off. I don't think they'll catch up with eHang. Yeah, it'll be interesting. eHang is definitely doing some amazing things, too. I did that video the other day, and I was very intrigued when I did that one. Yeah, Darren's from there too. I gotta visit you guys. I gotta definitely visit you guys. I'm gonna get something set up. Why did I leave the military? I just did my time. And I ended up having me and my wife ended up having our son, and just wanted to be home as much as I could for him, and just didn't want to always have that risk of getting deployed or something and not being there for him. I know a ton of people do that anyways, but that's just kind of the route I took. I served for technically 8 years, and got out and decided to do other things. It's not that I didn't like it. I wanted to start a family and be there as a dad, and be there consistently. See you, Nora. I appreciate you swinging in as always. True OG right there. I mean, besides everything being way overpriced, SoCal's pretty damn good. Yeah, my wife wants to go to, is it Disney World that's out there? Or Disneyland? But yeah, we're definitely got to come out to California. I have a bunch of friends from college that are out there too, Randy. Kale, I'm about to head out too. Have a good night, buddy. All hail the Drone King. Appreciate it. I've been in New Brunswick. Very beautiful. Awesome. It's midnight here in Toronto. That's what's up. Yeah, guys, it's 11. It's getting on 11 o'clock. I said I'm going to wrap up around 11, so I think I'm going to get ready to wrap this thing up as well. And let some of these guys from London go to bed and all my friends go to sleep. So we're gonna wrap this one up. I can't thank you guys enough for swinging by, checking out this live stream this Friday night. Hopefully you guys have a phenomenal weekend. Spend time with your friends, spend time with your family. Do what you guys do on the weekends. That's what I do. I spend time with my family. That's when I recoup and get back and get hyped for the YouTube stuff. So I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let's get geared up, get your research in, do your due diligence, get ready to get going for Monday in the stock market. Check out the YouTube channel. If you guys are wanting to join the Discord, let me know. I'll definitely shoot you a link for the Discord. As you guys know, I'm a Chiefs fan. The Super Bowl is this weekend. Go Chiefs. Let's see what we can pull out. Hopefully we get a win. Send Tom Brady packing. That's what I'm all about. So I can't thank you guys enough. You guys mean the world to me. I appreciate you so much. You guys are truly what makes this channel succeed and strive and do amazing things. So I can't thank you guys enough. So have a good evening. Again, I appreciate you. And as always, have a good day.